create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Supreme Grandmaster Azrael and Intentional Disaster, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 20, perfect for our late game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? A celestial one, perfect. We roll for our alignment, and it is lawful neutral. Oh, perfect. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a tiny sized monster. We roll only for tiny cute monsters. And what is our main damage type? Necrotic. A lawful neutral monster with necrotic damage type. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. And not this time. And our monster is the Twilight Harbinger. The Twilight Harbinger is a celestial entity bound to the balance of life and death, a guardian of cosmic equilibrium. This tiny but immensely powerful being is neither wholly light nor darkness. It carries the essence of celestial judgment, erasing corruption with a necrotic touch that drains the very essence of existence. Legends speak of the Twilight Harbinger as a celestial warden appearing at the moment of ultimate judgment. It is neither kind nor cruel, it merely enforces balance. While most Celestials wield radiant energy, this being harnesses necrotic power to unmake souls that have strayed too far into chaos or destruction, ensuring that the cosmic order remains intact. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, meme lover and MKJ, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 19, perfect for our late game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's an elemental, that's awesome. We roll for our alignment, and it is chaotic good, nice. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a huge monster, perfect. And what is our main damage type? Acid, oh, that's perfect for an elemental. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. And not this time. And our monster is Abyssal Corroder. The Abyssal Corroder was born from the fusion of the plane of water and the abyss, wielding corrosive power, not for destruction, but to dissolve stagnation and make way for renewal. Thought feared as a bringer of ruin, it follows a nature instinct to cleanse corrupted lands, ensuring that from decay, new life can emerge. While many elementals are bound to a specific natural force, the Abyssal Corroder exists as a pure manifestation of corrosive energy, dissolving everything in its path. Its body drips and churns as it moves, eroding the ground beneath it with each step. Its attacks bypass armor, melting even magical defense, making it a fearsome foe. However, those who understand its purpose may find to it be a powerful ally in restoring balance to decaying lands. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Era O and Taryn Miller, this monster is for you. What's challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 13, perfect for our mid-game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? Construct, that's my favorite type. We roll for our alignment, and it is pure neutral, perfect. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a small construct, cool. And what's our main damage type? Fire, that's awesome. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. A special equipment, that's huge. And our monster is Infernal Incinerator. The Infernal Incinerator is a small construct built in the depths of hell-forged factories. Originally designed as a war engine, it was imbued with a molten core that fuels its devastating fire attacks. Despite its terrifying presence, it remains neutral, only acting in defense of its territory. Its flamethrower, an advanced alchemical device, spews concentrated infernal flames, reducing everything in its wake to ashes. The machine's purpose is singular: incinerate all who trespass. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, MG Grace and Andres de Arnesia, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 9, perfect for early to mid game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's our first humanoid, excellent. We roll on our special wheel with a lot of humanoid attacks and we get a changeling, very cool. We roll for our alignment and it is lawful good, that's huge. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a large changeling. In our world, that's possible. And what's our main damage type? Necrotic. I like this. Next will show us if this monster has something unique. And our monster has a special action. Perfect. And our monster is the Soulward Mirkin. The Soulward Mirkin is a rare evolution of changelings who have mastered the deep essence of identity. Not just in appearance, but in soul. These beings were once guardians of an ancient monastery devoted to emotional reflections and healing. Through generations of meditative practice and spiritual discipline, they developed the power to connect with the pain of others, channeling necrotic energy not as a weapon of death, but as a means to draw out corrupted life essence and restore harmony. Soul extraction is a ritualistic maneuver where the Soulward Mirkin reaches into a creature's spirit, extracts its buried pain and pours into necrotic energy. The target is left mentally staggered, its inner wounds briefly exposed. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Herkovolic and Runestone, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 2, perfect for our early game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's a dragon, awesome! And which dragon type builds the base for your monster? The golden dragon, hooray! We roll for our land, and it is... It's a lawful evil dragon. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a small-sized monster. And what is our main damage type? Acid, that's huge. The next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. And we have a special action. And our monster is... Guildbane Wormling. Unlike their noble kin, Guildbane Wormlings are born from golden eggs that have been terrained by alchemical corruption or dark philosophical teachings. These wormlings, rather than breathing radiant flame, develop the ability to exhale corrosive acid, symbolizing their rejection of purification through fire in favor of domination through decay. Their special action, Alchemical Pulse, is a powerful acid-based eruption that they trigger instinctively when threatened or enraged. Drawing from their altered biology, they release unstable alchemical energy that breaks down both organic and inorganic matter in a sudden burst. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Buttery Bart and Mahansha, this monster is for you. If you want a monster, write it down in the comment. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 30, perfect for a god or another huge entity. What kind of creature are we dealing with? Monstrosity, that's kind of interesting. We roll for our alignment, and it is... Nature good, okay, that could work. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a small entity, interesting. And what is our main damage type? Radiant, that's cool. Next wheel will show us if this monster has something unique. And we have a special action, perfect. And our monster is... Aethermite Ascendant. The Aethermite Ascendant is a paradox, a cosmic being of immense power compressed into a seemingly insignificant, glowing insectoid form. Originally created to serve as a guardian of celestial ley lines, the Aethermite evolved beyond its design through millennia of exposure to raw planar energy. So its size is small, its body radiates blinding radiant light and quantum-like fluctuations, make it nearly impossible to strike or even perceive clearly. Its special action, Ether Singularity, channels to collective radiant force of every dying star it has ever absorbed, collapsing space-time in a single point to banish darkness, cleanse corruption, and momentarily halt entropy itself at a cost. Despite its frightening might, the Aethermite remains peaceful, acting only when cosmic balance is at risk. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Dablop and Midgale, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 22, perfect for our lake game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? Construct, that's my favorite type. We roll for our alignment, and it is... Nature good, what else? How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a Gargantum monster, perfect for our construct. And what is our main damage type? Bludgeoning, it's getting better and better. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. Not this time. And our monster is... Titanheart Sentinel. Forged in the forgotten area of the Eternal Accord, the Titanheart Sentinel is one of the last living relics of an age where magic and technology coexist in a perfect balance. Created by a conclave of archmages and dwarven runesmiths to serve as a peacekeeping colossus, the Sentinel was designed not to destroy, but to pacify streets with overwhelming force. Hence, its primary weapon, bludgeoning strikes from enormous, rune-edged fists that shake the earth with each blow. Construct's faced frame is animated by diving energy infused into a magic stone core, giving it a sense of judgment and self-awareness rare among constructs. Despite its size and power, it operates with a measured purpose of benevolent instinct and defending civilizations and protecting sacred sites from catastrophic threats. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Dandyman and Toby, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 18, perfect for our late game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's an ooze, interesting. Normally an ooze has no alignment, but we do it. And it is a chaotic evil ooze, nice! How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. And we get a small one this time. No shame about that. What is our main damage type? Necrotic. Ooh, that's perfect. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. And not this time. And our monster is... Redspawn Blight. Born in the shadows of ancient necrotic rifts. The Redspawn Blight is a small but incredible deadly ooze created from liquefied remnants of cursed souls and decayed flesh. Despite its size, it emits an aura of will entropy that causes nearby organic matter to rot instantly. Its viscous, pitch-black body drips with corrupted necromantic energy, give off a faint stench of death and mildew. Its necrotic damage stems from the essence of dying memories and unresolved suffering absorbed into its form. As it slithers, it leaves trails of decaying ground, of whispers of those it has consumed. What makes it truly terrifying is how it hides or lingers unnoticed, waiting for the perfect moment to dissolve the body and souls of its next victim. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, some random kid and Green Devil, this monster is for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 24, perfect for our late game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's a plant monster, huge! We roll for our alignment, and it is... chaotic good, that's perfect! How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. It's a tiny sized monster, huge! And what is our main damage type? Cold, oh that's new! Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. And not this time. And our monster is... Frostbloom Sylph. The Frostbloom Sylph is an old guardian of alpine meadows and glacial grooves, born from a rare convergence of wild nature magic and primordial winter energy. Despite its tiny size, the Sylph commands formidable element power, channeling pure cold through its floral essence. The delicate body is composed of iridescent leaves, shimmering ice petals, and glowing roots that float slightly above the ground. The air around it chills with peace, a sacred frost that protects and deters evil. Its cold damage is a natural byproduct of its protective instincts, freezing those who threaten its sacred domain without malice, only necessity. I create a D&D monster for you. Alright, Snow Rabbit and Herbal Borealis, this monster is for you. Comment the latest video that I can create a monster for you. What's the challenge rating for this monster? Let's spin. 1, perfect for our early game. What kind of creature are we dealing with? It's a fiend, that's nice. On which fiend type builds the base for our monster? Not a common one, we can be creative. We roll for our alignment, and it is... lawful good, that's interesting. How big is this monster? The wheel will tell us. Gargantuan for a level 1 monster, that's fun. And what is our main damage type? Bludgeoning, perfect. Next wheel show us if this monster has something unique. A legendary monster, awesome for level 1, that's very special. Do we get a layer for this monster? We got one for a level 1 monster. How cool is that? And our monster is... Stoneheart Herald. The Stoneheart Herald is a unique paradox among fiends. Towering at Titanic in form, this gargantuan being was born from the forgotten plane of law-infused chaos, known as the myth-bound Expanse, where good and evil coexist in a perpetual equilibrium. Though its appearance is fearsome, made of interlocking runes, celestial stone, and echoing voice chambers, it follows a strict moral code, offering protection to civilizations in the brink of collapse. Its bludgeoning damage comes from slow, seismic movements, more defensive warnings than attacks, delivering crushing force to protect rather than destroy. The Stoneheart Herald's lair rests atop a sacred plateau carved by ancient forest, high above mortal lands. Towering obsidian pillars inscribed with forgotten runes form a circle around the central dais where the guardian slumbers. The ground itself pulses with harmonic energy, subtly shifting in response to the presence of chaos or conflict. Streams of golden light pour from cracks in the stone, illuminating patches of wildflowers that bloom year-round despite the altitude. The air is filled with a deep, resonant hum, as if the mountain itself sings in harmony with the herald's eternal ritual.